There's a lot to unpack over the last couple days. A tremendous amount of NBA 2K20 news has come out. Personally, I've been celebrating wifey's birthday over the weekend, so my 2K20 grind officially starts today. Now, yesterday I streamed 2K20 for about an hour before we had to go out and celebrate. Expect to see me streaming on Twitch every Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern. Now let's get into the news. Mike Wang tweeted yesterday, the park speeds were boosted a bit further than desired and will be toned down ASAP. Apologies. Now, I haven't experienced this for myself. I've been avoiding the park to some degree because of all the damn glitches. Been hoping that they'll clear some of that up after the patch and then maybe I'll get out there. But take a look at this gameplay from my boy Paul, running around with a center at light speed. I was hearing that the park speed was so crazy that you could be a center and feel like you're a speed 99. And why didn't this guy pass Paul the ball? I mean, damn, he's in takeover. Even my boy Smooth had something to say. Here we go again. Nothing was wrong with the game speed at the start. If you want to be fast, make a guard. Don't make a big. Now, whether or not he has a point, 2K tends to cater to bad players, so expect some buffs and some tweaks and some changes that might ultimately change this game from what it intended to be. Now, if you were on Twitter after midnight September 9th, you would have found out that the hashtag #FixTwo-K20 was the #1 trending tweet in the United States. Some of your favorite YouTubers and influencers took a united stand to help 2K20 get fixed immediately. From Agent to Keemstar to Cash Nasty, Los, myself, iPod King Carter, shout out to Flight and Troyden, and a whole lot more. We're not sure if this expedited the patch that took place today, but I am hearing that the frozen rep progression is fixed. Now, I can't confirm that because there aren't any patch notes at the moment of me recording this video, but also because last night I put out a tweet myself showcasing how only playing my career mode, my badge progression started going negative, literally going backwards. There was no real solution to this problem, so I left the training facility, went around the park for a little bit, asked people online, went back into the training facility. There was still a couple more hiccups, but as of late last night, everything was working fine for me. However, when I tweeted that it was working again for me, a lot of other people were saying that it was still broken for them. Now, more from the community. Pete Toll asked, can anyone confirm if game speed is in fact dialed back after being buffed earlier today? I'm not able to check at the moment, but just curious. And then Mike Wang responded, it will be tomorrow morning. Well, that's today, September 10th, so we'll know for sure from the community that's playing in the park today. Oduo asks, will your guess be we get the rep fix patch this week? I know you don't know when it's dropping, but can we maybe assume it's this week? And Mike says it's outside of my domain, so I don't have any solid information, unfortunately. All I can say is that it's being worked on with the highest priority. That's good to hear because without rep progression or badge progression, what's the point of playing? Davo asks, you told poor boy Sin that you would make behind the back escape R2 plus R3 flick down. Are you implementing this or no? And Mike says, yeah, that'll be in the next patch. I don't have a firm date on its release yet. Well, there was an 8 gig patch that released this morning, so you dribblers out there are gonna just have to give it a try and see if it works. Question from Hank the Tank. Can we please get a big stamina buff for playmaking guards? I literally do one move and I'm blinking already. It also doesn't help that you can only get one blue bar of Gatorade on your player this year. Everyone might as well be centers then. Mike says there was a slight stamina buff this morning, but also try equipping handles for days. I personally don't know if I agree or disagree with this, because for me, at least in my career mode, I feel like my stamina's been fine. I haven't seen my player versus competition yet, so we're gonna find that out for myself as well. Question from Chris Shepard. How come I can't complete alley-oops with the pro stick? Is this a bug? Mike Wang says yes, it will be patched. If you try to do some of your finishing drills, there's an alley-oop finisher drill that you can test this out in. Yesterday I had to hold the shot button, which is X or square on PlayStation, to finish my lobs. We'll be testing that out today as well. And finally, if you still have frozen rep or badge progression, here's a tip from Twerk on how to unfreeze it. He says to unfreeze, confirmed by me and multiple people. Load into the cages. Just don't play. Walk back out, go to the Gatorade facility. Do the treadmill. If you can't just walk out, it's fine. Then he says go to practice facility, wait for coach drills, do all of them. After they are done, bar moves. Now obviously I was going to try this myself because I had that badge progression glitch, and a lot of people that replied said this actually worked for them. So if for some reason the patch hasn't worked for you yet, or they just didn't implement it in this patch, try this out and let me know if it worked for you. Shout out to Twerk for this information. Anyways guys, bad 2K launches are the norm unfortunately. 2K14 we had the infamous accessories glitch that broke the entire park. 2K15, the JRC, which was the focal point of 2K15's release, was broken for the whole first week. And then people started glitching demigods into the game. We saw some of the worst face scans ever. People were making fun of it. 2K was all over the news. It was a laughing stock. 2K17, you couldn't join friends, and the Pro-Am, which was the focal point of 2K17, you couldn't even join your friends for that either. If you ran Pro-Am, you ran solo. And don't forget the most anticipated Park After Dark was a hot mess. It was literally broken on its debut. 2K18, we had stolen MyPlayers and corrupt MyPlayers. And 2K19 at launch, everybody was a 99 on defense. There was pushing, broken events, people were delaying so they can get wins. This is why I've said I've grown numb to it. Now I just laugh and make jokes because it's always a hot mess every 2K launch. It's never acceptable. I'm just one of those guys that have lowered my expectations. I know the 2K season don't really begin until the first 3 patches are launched. So anyways guys, there's already people glitching to legend rep in the park. There's suspect 99s in 3 days already out there. I'm not sure what else to say about all this. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Follow me on Twitter at ShakeDown2012 so you can join the fight. Smack that like button to show your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Look at Kobe White, his hair moves as he's running up and down the court. Look at that. Kobe, not going to stop me. I liked him in the tournament too when I was watching him in college.